Guess what happens when you bring a bunch of millennials to discuss about their everyday hilarious way of life, ranging from sex, relationship, and dating. Here, we're not here to joke, and we're not here to mince words. We're going to go straight to the point, break the table, shake the table, and bring our own back.
On the first date, I think you should ask about the hobbies.
Have you killed anyone?
Are you single or are you in a relationship?
Are you married? You're inside the kitchen, will you die?
I would ask if you're a Christian, yes.
What's your take on tribalism?
This is Bring Your Own Bants, and we do not joke here. Today we'll be discussing dating. First of all, on your first date, what are the questions you ask?
Well, first of all, I want to know what you do for a living.
Okay.
And, if I don't really know you that much, your age, you know, you're probably where you're from. Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to know if your temper allows you to carry bottle. It is very important to know things like that.
Okay.
On the first date, I think you should ask about the hobbies. Funny questions like, oh, do you like to drink? Do you smoke weed? Stuff like that.
I would normally ask you your opinion about tribalism. I know some girls would never want to go out with someone from their other tribe.
Still on the first date, do you think it's all right for someone to ask the partner or the supposed partner about their exes?
Yes, I don't think it's a bad idea to ask about exes. I don't think it's a bad idea to talk about exes.
On a first date?
On a first date, maybe not. Subsequent dates, fine, but not on the first date. Why do you want to know about my exes? I might not even date yourself, so what is it?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong about asking about your ex.
On a first date?
Yeah, but when you start digging deep, you're not asking about exes, because definitely you're speaking to the person, you're talking to someone, you're like, hey, what's up, are you single, That one's normal question.
I don't think it's too early to ask about exes on the first date. But I don't think you should go into details because, you don't really know how the relationship ended. Yeah.
Yes, it's too early because I think that's a bit personal and it kind of gets in the way of the judgment that you're going to have of the person. So yes, it's too early to ask about exes.
There's so many questions that you shouldn't ask on a first date.
Like?
You shouldn't ask me what my salary is on a first date.
Okay.
Because I'm still considering you. You're still on the waiting list. Do you understand?
And if you've been asked how much do you earn?
I'll look at it as it's a red flag for me, because anybody who asks how much do you earn, it looks like, are you the person that comes?
Are you about my income first of all? Why would you be asking me that?
This girl is a gold digger.
Okay, yeah.
This guy is a gold digger, first of all. What do you mean by this guy?
Okay.
Gold digger? You will not ask me how much I earn on the first date.
No, it's the wrong question. Don't ask
I'm
something.
not interested in how much you earn, and if you tell me, fine, and if you ask me, I don't think I will have a problem with telling you how much I earn. I don't care.
You have to use style and ask that question. No? You probably ask them what they do for a living. That will give you like an idea of what they earn. So you can't just go out and be like, how much do you earn? Nah, that's crazy. So you have to be like, what do you do for a living? Oh, you're a banker. Oh, what position? Then marketer, For general manager, like, yeah, there's money there. So.
What other red flag would you think is too red on the first date?
Don't ask me about my body count. It's none of your business.
Okay.
You're not dating me yet. You're not married to me.
You?
I feel for a first date, another red flag is don't ask about sexual encounters that people have had in their previous
the body count.
Body count, maybe parts of body, how big is your this, how big is your ass.
It's none of your business. Don't talk to me.
Personally, I think body count is a personal thing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just, it's a bridge.
Yeah.
Especially on the first date. Don't just cross that line.
On the first date is a no-no for me. You shouldn't be asking those type of intimate questions. As you get to know the person will open up to you and
They can decide to open up
yeah,
to you.
And
you don't have to open. I don't have to talk to you about it, even if you're my boyfriend.
Okay. And on that note, we'll be saying bye for now.